Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Hopefully everything in a good condition whenever and wherever we are. Let me introduce myself. My name is Azmi Muhammad Islam from Universitas Gadjah Mada, Indonesia. Then Mr. Andi Susilo and Ms. Nurul Indarti are my research partner. We wrote a research by the title A Systematic Review on Halal Supply Chain Research. Before we go further, it would be nice for us to get acquainted with the basic concept of the halal supply chain itself. What is that? Yes, halal concept. The word halal is an Arabic language which means that all things and actions were granted permissions by the Sharia or Islamic law, and it refers to the Islamic belief. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, and eat what Allah has provided you which is lawful and good, and fear Allah in whom you believe. Al-Quran, Surah Al-Maidah, verse 88. Another important word related to halal is tayyib, also an Arabic language, meaning wholesome and good. The concept of halal and tayyib as wholesome covers nutrition, quality, cleanliness, and safety for everyone, while they were not meant only for Muslim society, but also for all humanities in this world. Both concepts were complementing one to another. Currently, customers demand to have not only halal products, but also halal process. They buy halal products particularly because of the halal process. Therefore, the concepts of halal and tayyib needed in supply chain management practice to ensure the quality and integrity of halal products. As a fact, not only Muslim majority countries have carried out halal certification on the label of goods and services, but some secular countries such as New Zealand, Thailand, Japan, the Republic of South Korea have also produced mass-certified halal products for distribution in local and global sales. Halal supply chain management is an extension of the existing supply chain management, focusing more on delivering the halal process along the upstream line to downstream one. Additionally, the halal supply chain management is the management of a halal network with the objective to extend the halal integrity from source to the point of consumer purchase, and how to deliver halal products to the consumer point of purchase. The process of halal supply chain management must be halal from suppliers to end customers and must comply with Sharia law. The finding indicates the growing concern on halal supply chain studies from time to time. However, to best of our knowledge, none of the studies provide a systematic review for the topic of halal supply chain except for traditional ones. A systematic study of halal supply chain field within 10 years is relevant to provide better mapping of the existing debates in the halal supply chain topics. So, the current study is expected to answer two research questions. First, what has been done in the halal supply chain studies with respect to theories or perspectives, research methodology, research setting. Second, what are the research themes used in the halal supply chain studies? The methodology section covers method used to collect, transcribe, process, and analyze the previewed papers are presented in first section. The first step, initial stage, is finding relevant publication papers by using Google Scholar for its source of papers. We used Publish or Perish software with 4 combinations of keywords and title words to capture variety of halal supply chain related topics. First combination, we use initial keywords of halal supply chain, or halal logistic, or halal distribution, or halal value chain, or Islamic supply chain, and the title word of the halal supply chain. It resulted to 146 papers. Second combination, with the same keywords as the first combination, used together with halal logistic as a title word. The results were 6 papers. After that, we used the same keywords together with halal distribution as the title word as the third combination and obtained 2 papers. The last combination, the same keywords with halal value chain as a title word were used and resulted to 5 papers. From the 4 combinations, 159 papers based on journal, proceedings, conference, symposiums, books, working papers or theses and citations are collected. The second step, setting the specific criteria to select the relevant papers for further analysis. 3 criteria were used to ensure the quality of selected papers are: first, language, that means English; second, has an index value in Simago GR; and third, a non-predatory journal based on bilis.weebly.com. We got 88 selected papers for further analysis, consists of 3 papers from Q1, 16 papers from Q2, 18 papers from Q3, 2 papers of Q4, and 36 papers from non-Scopus index. In addition, 13 papers from conference, symposiums, and proceedings were also included after carefully checking the quality and the relevance of the papers. The third step, inputting the data or documenting systematically the 88 selected papers based several key aspects from each paper, like theories used in the study, research methodology, research setting, and research themes. This step is conducted with the help of Microsoft Excel. The fourth step is data processing or analyze and presenting. To do this, we use software of VOS Viewer to visualize the findings and is a program to analyze interrelationship between a keyword to other keywords. The results are then analyzed for answering the research questions. And now we come to the results section. First, from the question, what has been done in the halal supply chain studies with respect to theories or perspectives, research methodology, research setting based on sectors and country of origin? 10 classical theories have been used to study halal supply chain as shown in the table or slide. Theory of planned behavior, the arc of integration approach, and the theory of ration action are the most frequent classical theory used in this field. For example, the TRA and the TPB were used to explain consumer awareness of halal products, motivation, and intention to buy halal products, as called consumer buying behavior. From 88 reviewed papers, 35 papers of halal supply chain studies are in the form of conceptual paper, and the rest paper are empirical works. Many empirical studies combine more than one approach, for instance, survey method and modeling, or modeling and case study, to provide better and more comprehensive analysis. Next, about research setting of halal supply chain studies, like sectors or industries and country of origins research. From the sectors, we found that food and beverage is the most sector or industry type used, followed by logistics sector, poultry, and so on. While we found that studies on halal supply chain topic is mainly conducted in the predominantly Muslim countries rather than in predominantly non-Muslim countries. Malaysia and Indonesia are the most preferred Muslim countries among ASEAN region to study halal supply chain issues. Now, the second research question about what are the research terms used in the halal supply chain studies? We use VOS Viewer software to visualize potential clusters among the keywords and title of the reviewed papers, following three procedures. First, we identified three major clusters based on three different colors like red, blue, and green of each major topic presented in the diagram. Each color represents two specific topics that group together. The lines, also in color, indicates how often one node, like integrity red point, connects to other nodes like halal food supply chain, and etc. The difference in color remark the group of each node connected to other nodes within similar groups of title and keywords. Second, we analyze each line using SNA concept. The larger the line between 2 points indicate the more frequent the 2 points are interrelated based on the keywords and title from the selected papers. Third, we identified central topics in each cluster based on the thickness level of the line and how busy the node connected to other nodes. Our analysis continues on the right side with giving a generic thumb on each cluster based on our interpretation of the keywords in each cluster and generalize those keywords into one thumb. The result showed us three clusters or three themes. First, food issue, second, supporting system issue, and the third or the last, halal supply chain and halal issue, like you see in the slide. Next, we come to the end of our research. Yes, future research agenda. First, the majority of studies on halal supply chain use the classical theories such as TPB or TRA and so on in order to provide comprehensive understanding of halal supply chain phenomenon. Integrating or combining at least two theories or approaches are relevant for future research. In addition, exploring or understanding the process of halal products by utilizing more process-oriented theories such as dynamic capabilities, institutional theory, stakeholder theory are interesting agendas for future research. Second, with regards to the research methodology, the majority of the studies are using quantitative method with survey as the main data collection, while qualitative methods are not often used, as well as modeling. So, there is a need to understand how and why organizations adopt and implement halal supply chain principles. More inductive approach or interpretivist paradigm such as multiple case study or phenomenology and etc. are essential to be conducted. Third, our results show that most studies are done in the setting of food and beverage industry, mainly in Muslim countries such as Malaysia and Indonesia. So, further research can explore other parts such as halal tourism and hospitality, financial service, health, beauty, pharmacy, general education, and so on. In addition, taking other Muslim countries or non-Muslim countries and combined with various potential sectors are relevant to be explored for future research agenda. Finally, our study identified three research theme clusters that are also relevant to be investigated further. For instance, future research can focus on several possible topics, such as examining deeper the potential relationship between supply chain and the halal supply chain, exploring in the detail food-related issues within the halal supply chain, or focusing more on the support system-related factors, for halal supply chain implementation. Alright, for more details, you can read inside our writing paper. Thank you and goodbye.